Good morning to all of you. We continue with the array programmings. So remember again we have to when we need to work with an array, then you should be able to access the loop indexes. With the help of an indexes only we are going to access it. The index number is essential. With the help of index number only you can fetch the elements and you can make the required assessment, or you can try to implement the logic with the help of loops and assessing the index number. So we continue with the programming. Today we are going to study about storing an double decimal values into another array. We will be finding some greatest and smallest and counting the number of prime numbers present in an array, so that use of loops, use of typecasting, and use of another array and the method of storing it, we will be learning it. So let's continue with the programs. Let's continue. Web to input an array of size n containing decimal values and store the round off of each number to this means nearest integer, into second array. We have to store them into a second array. So here we are not going to use any mathematical function, neither the ceil nor the floor nor the round off, is it? We are going to deal it with the logic portion only. So import java dot util dot struct class abc void name. What the question means here, after the scanner we are going to what I mean with this question. Let's discuss those things. System dot in. Suppose this is an array. Suppose it is containing 2.4, it is containing 3.59, and it is containing 6.1. So you have to create another array. So 2.4. If the decimal is 0.5 or more than 0.5, then the nearest value should be there. So it is less than 0.5, so value is 2. 3.59 more than 5.0, so it goes to 4. 6.1 again less than 0.5, so it remains 6 only. This is what the output you are going to get it. Alright, now how to do with this program. So we need a loop, we need a size n. As the variables will be required, we will be using it out. So system.out.println, enter the size. Let's go with the size, n equals to sc dot next time to method. So now create an array. It should be a double. So double a array equals to new double. It is going to hold the decimals, and int A array because B array because it is going to hold the round off value. Alright, now we need to enter. So run a loop for I equals to 0, I less than and I plus plus. So enter the element in first array. So A of I equals to sc dot next double method. So that means we have created an array. This is let the A array. So we have created an A array. Alright. And B array is empty one. Now we need to fetch each element. For I equals to 0, I less than and I plus plus. Alright. Now let's consider another int type value C. So C equals to int A of I. Int A of I is 0. So here we are doing the typecasting. I am converting the element of array into an integer type. For example, the first element was 2.4. So C will contain 2 now. Alright. C will contain 2. Let's have another value double D. So D equals to A of I minus C. So A of I was 2.4 minus 2. What you got? 0.4. If D is greater than or equals to 0.5 या 0.5 से ज़्यादा हो तो क्या करेंगे? B of I में equals to C plus 1 बढ़ा देंगे उसको और स्टोर कर लेंगे, है कि नहीं? Else B of I equals to C. इसी को छोड़ देंगे, लूप खत्म. अब क्या करना है? प्रिंट करना. तो प्रिंट करेंगे सुप्लन ओरिजिनल अरे for I equals to 0, I less than and I plus plus. Suplan A of I. Wait for, sorry, again a suplan round of array. For I equals to 0, I less than and I plus plus. Suplan B of I. Main close class. You could be confused. I am not putting a curly braces here because these were the single statements. So single statement in a single statement, it can be neglected. That's the reason why I had not used it there. If you will, then you can write it down, no problem with that. Now the next question, we move on with the next question. What the next question will be? Finding counting the number of prime elements present in an array. In this question, using of a loop, an extra loop we will use for finding a prime. So that's why we have to input an array, an integer array of size n and count the number of prime elements present in it. We need to count the number of prime elements present in it. Alright, so import java.util.strict class abc void main scanner system dot in. Now you require an int I loop. This loop is for the array. We require a j loop to find the prime. We need a counter c. Alright, to count the number of factors, and c1 to count the number of prime elements. Alright, so c equals to 0, c1 equals to 0, and you need a n also for the size. Enter the size. N equals to sc dot next 90 method. Now create an array, int a array equals to new int n. Now element entry I equals to 0, I less than and I plus plus. Alright, enter the elements. sc dot next int method close. So element entry, you have created an array and you have entered the elements here. Alright, 2, 29, 3, 4, likewise element entry has been done. I refreshed. Now we have to pick each element and then check whether it is a prime or not. So for that a loop should be there for I equals to 0, I less than and I plus plus. Since you are picking each element, therefore for each element the counter is set as to be 0. If you could remember, in finding the prime numbers between a limit same time. Alright, the counter has been set to 0. Now for j equals to 1, j less than equals to a of I and j plus plus. Clear? A of I and j plus plus. If a of I mod j equals to 0, then c plus plus. So this loop was there to count the number of factors. You have counted the number of factors. When a number is prime, when it has 2 factors, if c equals to 2, then c1 plus plus, and close the outer loop now. Outer loop gets closed, and you have to now print how many primes are there. Alright, so now for printing of the primes, so print number of prime elements plus c1, and you close the main, close the class. This is all about your these are the 2 programs. You can now you have to trace it out. You have to fill the elements, you have to trace it out, then only you are going to learn it, how it works. Now suppose we need to find the maximum and minimum elements present in an array. How we will go for it? Of size n, and find the greatest, or you can call it as a maximum and minimum, smallest element present in it. Alright, so again import class void main scanner you need a int I, you need a size, you need a max, you need a min. Alright, so your max is 0 and min is also considered as a 0. Enter the size. N equals to sc dot next method create an array, int array equals to new int n. Now element entry 0 less than n I plus plus supplemental elements a of I equals to sc dot next int method. Now element entry has been done here. So when you do the element entry, suppose this is my number array 9, 10, 7, 6. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is A array. Alright. Now here I am considering the first element as my greatest and first as an smallest. So max equals to A of 0 and min also equals to A of 0. Run a loop. Now to compare this max and min with each elements, if max is greater than A of I, if max is less than A of I, then max equals to A of I. If min is greater than A of I, then min equals to A of I. For loop close, you print maximum or greatest element is plus max, smallest element is plus min close क्लास। अगर जो मैक्सिमम मेरा छोटा है एरे के एलिमेंट से तो मैक्सिमम वो एरे का एलिमेंट हो जाए, अगर मिनिमम जो मेरा बड़ा है एरे के एलिमेंट से तो छोटा वाला वो हो जाए एरे का एलिमेंट। दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू डू इट। थैंक यू।